My name is Rebecca Sobin, and I am an abstract artist. I mainly work in oil paints and cold wax medium, but it wasn't always that way. The journey took me through photography, watercolor, and acrylics as I transitioned into more abstract forms. This piece I consider the seminal work that moved me to the next level of my painting. Borderlands is an acrylic painting on canvas, and it was created with palette knives for the main form, and the background is hand applied. The transition to cold wax and oil seemed natural, as I don't use brushwork in that medium either. Paints are hand applied using items like squeegees, palette knives, brayers, and sometimes even my fingers. The mix of oil and cold wax can be very thick, so I no longer paint on canvas. I instead am using custom-made cradled wood panels, which I feel are sturdy enough to hold multiple layers of paint and can handle the very aggressive techniques most cold wax artists use, scratching, scraping, and digging into a piece to unearth earlier layers of color. I also use additives into my work, such as rice paper, flower petals, coffee grounds, tie-dye powder, wasp nests, and crushed pastels. These add depth and interest to the work. This piece, Cherry Bomb, has flower petals embedded in various places. There's use of tie-dye powder here, and then you can see some of the scratching and scraping, and this is what a cradle panel looks like. Very sturdy. I also tend to use solvent or mineral spirits. Citrus solvent works, and it creates interesting effects when it's dripped on or sprayed on. And other artists use similar items to create their individual topographic stories as well. I also use paint sticks, which look like crayons in appearance, to finish the mark making on a piece before I add the last and final layer of cold wax to consolidate the surface. Looking back, I can't see working with any other medium. Cold wax and oil add so much depth and interest to my work, and it continually generates ideas for future work. It has expanded my vision and has allowed me to achieve higher levels of creativity. If you'd like to see more of my work, please follow me on Instagram or go to my website, www.rebeccasobin.com. Thank you for joining me today.